Alright guys, so as always, we're going to start out with a primer, and I'm using their Flawless Clean Slate primer, and this gives a little bit of that pinky kind of iridescent glow. I really like it, and I'm going to make sure to really work this in because it is more of a moisturizer light primer. And then I'm going ahead and put the Rainforest of the Sea foundation right on top of that, and the color that I'm using is Rich Sand, and it comes with a dropper, as you guys can see, so that means it's going to be really fluidy. It's highly pigmented, and the color match is really nice on this foundation. I was very pleased with the color match. As you guys can see, it goes on really nicely and really blends nicely with my skin tone. I'm using a really fluffy brush to apply this foundation because of the texture, because of the finish that I want, and the fact that it's highly pigmented means I don't really have to use such a dense brush. It's not too creamy. The fluidity of it goes on so nice with this NYX brush. I use all fluffy brushes to apply the products in this video because they're so highly pigmented. I don't need a lot, and I wanted it to go on really diffused. Not to be long-winded about it, but you guys know, listen, I love foundation and complexion products. We are going to beat that mug, if nothing, on this channel. You guys have to know this, please. Next, I'm going to go on with the Amazonian Clay foundation. I'm going to use that kind of as my second, kind of as my mid-light. I haven't quite gone on to my highlight, but I love to do a mid-light because it really helps to give your face a 3D look and feel. And oh my goodness, this foundation is so pigmented and creamy and moisturizing. I didn't really need any, and the way it wears I'll talk more about later, but I just really love how this applies. And using this fluffy longer haired brush really just goes up there so well. I really enjoyed this beat. And these brushes are really cool. I will have information in the bottom bar if you guys are interested in checking them out. But I know this is less than conventional, and a lot of people question when I use brushes like this. So now I'm going to go in with the Maracuja oil, the creaseless Maracuja oil concealer, and now I'm going to do my highlight. And this is where I'm going to go in and just really add height and definition to the high points of my face. And I'm also going to use this color to fill in any areas that I need height, or I want to kind of just add some light. Like right here, I'm going to reverse highlight my contour, and that's really going to give my face that really super bone structure look and feel. Even though I already got it, like we're going to go in and contour right now, it's really going to intensify that look, like coming in around your jaw, coming in and get that kind of double chin, and just really going in and sculpting your face, and also just applying the look of light. And we're going to make sure to blend this out very well. That's definitely something you want to do when you're going in with contour. So I want you guys to see that I'm adding product and then blending out rather than adding a large area of product. Sometimes when I see people contour, it really closes their face off, and it can look really muddy and kind of dirty. So you want to make sure that when you're working with contour that you are using the proper size brushes and the proper amount of product. Like here on my nose is a prime example of what you kind of don't want to do. The brush worked and I ended up fixing it, but the size of this brush is a little big for what I wanted to do. I just like that brush and I wanted to use it. I probably could have used the brush in my hand now. And now I'm just going in with the Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and I'm going in my inner eye, my forehead, in certain areas, and really making sure to add the lightness and really making sure to balance my face out because I used it under my eye. I want to make sure to use it in other areas so my whole face is enjoying the same light. You don't want to do one thing in one area and not do it in the other because it can look unbalanced. When you go in and do this around your mouth area, it can lift the corners of your mouth it can really make your lipstick look really, really clean as well, so you don't have to go in afterwards. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that really quick. And now I'm going in and doing my bronzer, which is kind of bronzer, kind of contour. Bronzer because I'm bringing it in further and I'm feathering it, as you can see, and not applying the product far in. I'm blending it in. And then a little bit of contour because this is a deeper color, deep enough to contour somewhat, but it's more warm than cool. So it kind of gives a little bit of a bronzer effect. And I didn't go in with my cool bronzer today because I really like how this looks. I thought it was really, really good. You know, my cool bronzer is, well, my cool contour is usually my Lancome powder. So right now I'm going in with Bobbi Brown Sheer Finish powder in basic brown. I have been loving this lately. It gives such a beautiful finish to the skin. This foundation is amazing because I didn't in particular need to hard set it. It wasn't extremely hot and it wasn't doing a lot, so that powder just came in perfectly. So now for my brows, I'm going to go in with Anastasia Brow Wiz. Definitely one of my favorite brow pencils. I love the skinny tip and the formula works really, really well on my brows. I'm going to go in with Granite and Black and just go along my natural brow. It's hard to fill your brows in with somebody because everybody's brows are different. But I'm just going to go in and fill in the head and then elongate the tail with black. So I'm also going to go in with a little bit of concealer, and this is just going to help to shape and pop my brows. I don't always do this, especially on the top, but the tone of the Creaseless Maracuja concealer that I'm using, which I will have in the bottom bar, works perfectly to make it look fresh and clean without being too over bright. So now I'm going in with a little bit of Bobbi Brown powder and I'm just going to lightly set that. I'm going to use a little bit of Better Than Sex mascara on my little tiny baby lashes. It gives me just enough lash to frame my face in some volume. On the top and bottom, definitely a favorite. So now I'm going to go in with Alkaline, and this is from Urban Decay, and this is from their 24/7 lip liner collection. I'm going to take that all the way around my lips, top and bottom, feather it in, and then I'm just going to even use it to fill my lips a little bit. I actually think this would be a really, really pretty lip color all on its own, but I am going to go in and top it off with Spellbound. This is also a lipstick from Urban Decay, and it's matte. I absolutely love this color. You guys know that I love purple. We love purple, you guys, so much. I'm also going to go in with this new highlighter that I haven't tried before. This is from Dior. This is their Nude Air highlighter in 004, and I am in love with it. I love the effect that it gives. It's just beautiful, natural light, a great tone, and the formula is beautiful. Very thin, finely milled. I'm using it on my face, my brows, my inner eye, my cheekbones, my body, all my lips. I am in love with this highlighter. I'm smiling as I'm talking about it. I love the tone. It's beautiful. So now I'm going in with Gash, I believe this is, from Urban Decay 24/7 lip liner collection. I will have more information in the bottom bar if this is not Gash. I'm pretty sure it's Gash. And then in the center I use 714. I know those are the two that I use. I don't know if that was one I just showed. But the gloss is bang, and it is a beautiful bright cherry red lip color. So beautiful. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for the look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was easy enough for you guys to recreate. If you do, go ahead and tag me on Instagram at Godly Destiny, or on Facebook you can follow me. I'll have more information in the bottom bar. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell. Alright guys, as always, I want to thank you so much for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch, and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye guys.